Super Smash Bros. Is a platform fighting game. It sparked the whole genre and has been a worldwide phenomenon since it's been out, and will continue to always be one. It also was a long-time favorite game of mine since I could remember. It was the first game I ever took so seriously that I started to actually study frame data because I was so tired of losing to my younger cousins. When Brawl came out, I was excited to play online against friends, and well, let's not talk about the Wii's internet right now. As a matter of fact, between Brawl, Smash Wii U, 3DS, and Smash Ultimate, Nintendo really solidified two things into our hearts. They don't care about the internet, and they don't care about competitive play, which to me at least, and it's my own opinion, it makes me feel like they don't care about the community. For a long time, Nintendo and Sakurai were against Smash being a competitive game, but players could not resist. It was addicting and such a great product. And instead of capitalizing on this and expanding on it further, Nintendo instead decided to punish players for this by banning tournaments, and even banning uploading videos of their games to YouTube. A lot of wild stuff happened over the years with them, and it was a dark time. Over time, they began to accept the competitive nature of the game. They even hosted some events to meet players in the middle. Sort of. By forcing them to play by their rules with items on, which was a good step in the right direction. As old of a game as Smash Bros. Melee is, it has a huge following, and during the pandemic, in order to keep tournaments going, modders came up with Slippy, a mod to insert rollback netcode into Melee via netplay in an emulator. Nintendo caught wind of this and of course, banned it. And also this year, it's been announced that Nintendo pulled all of their games out of EVO. No Smash Ultimate and no Smash Bros. Melee. Nintendo's always been so out of touch with this subject and its own fanbase. And even recently, they had the MultiVersus Challenge Cup. And the grand prize winner will receive a whopping trophy, a jacket, a backpack, Nintendo merch, a Nintendo Switch carrying case, and 10,000 My Nintendo Gold points of $400 value. Amazing, right? It's been so sad to see such a well-loved franchise in Smash be locked behind a company that's so tone-deaf about what the players actually want, and time again prove to us that they simply don't care. I used to make videos for Ultimate, but I couldn't stand the latency online that you were forced to deal with. Regardless of how great your internet was or how close your opponent is, there's always a mandatory input delay on Smash Bros. Ultimate online that you just have to deal with, and I couldn't, so I hung up the game forever. But then, in comes Player First Games, introducing a new platform fighter game filled with iconic, well-recognizable characters from Warner Bros. This game is called MultiVersus, and not only that, it's entirely free to play on PC, PlayStation 4, 5, Series X, and Xbox One, and fully cross-play. It's one of the biggest games out right now, breaking records for fighting games all across the world. It's only in beta and still doesn't have servers up and running in the Asian and Middle Eastern regions, which is crazy because that's an insanely huge market to tap into. Just imagine when that finally happens, how much bigger MultiVersus will get then. When those servers do come, I will let you guys know ASAP, but seriously, on Steam, MultiVersus peaked at 153,000 people playing it 8 days ago, shattering records for fighting games, and since then has comfortably averaged 100,000 to 105,000, maybe more, daily. And remember, this is just Steam alone. We don't have official numbers for console players across PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Series X, and Xbox One. And remember, this is a free-to-play game, so that number could be well closer to 500,000, maybe more. Without servers fully released everywhere, these numbers already are just crazy, and this game has already changed my life in so many ways. For a long time, I lost my competitive edge. I didn't care anymore to play fighting games and get the best that I can be. I didn't want to compete per se, but I just wanted to interact with my community with a fun game while improving my skills in it online with others and helping them get better, in the way that I always wanted to with Smash Bros. But sadly, I couldn't enjoy Smash Bros. Online. Just this last week alone, guys, with MultiVersus, we gained 12,000 new subscribers on the channel and are counting. We hit that nice number once, and we are well on our way to hitting 100,000 subscribers this month. Please, if you haven't yet, consider subscribing. Only 12% of you guys who watch and love these videos are currently subbed. We cover all things MultiVersus related, from news, guides, and tips, and you won't want to be anywhere else. We got you all covered. This game really breathed a whole new life into me with this genre. MultiVersus is only in beta currently, and it's already doing way more than Nintendo has ever cared to do. And it's going to continue to keep on getting better from here. The developers, Player First Games, are doing much more than just living up to their name. They're being fully transparent about everything. Tony Wynn, the director of MultiVersus, is active on Twitter, constantly replying to those who have questions, concerns, and even feedback. He takes character suggestions, retweets fan-made suggestions for the game, and when players ask for things to be improved, he even asks if they could walk him through what exactly are they imagining, so that they could get on the same page and work something out. It's mind-blowing how crazy this is to witness unfold. I often scroll through Tony's tweet replies just to be blown away at this man's dedication. It's truly something special. If you haven't followed him yet, you're doing yourself a disservice if you're playing this game. They know netcode and latency are a huge deal for players, so they built this game with rollback and it feels amazing. Complete night and day difference compared to Smash. And granted, that's because Nintendo's hardware is a bit limited, which is also why MultiVersus is not on the Nintendo Switch. Rollback netcode is tough to program, let alone on limited hardware. Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl has rollback on the Switch, yes, but only in 1 versus 1 modes, as complex animations work extra hard in rollback, and sometimes are really buggy. Comparing Nick All-Stars animations to MultiVersus though, yeah, makes sense as to why they chose to not do it. MultiVersus also has a heavy focus on 2 versus 2 combat, so not releasing on the Switch is great for the community, to not have to deal with laggy matchmaking of one console holding everyone back for crossplay. And before you say, well, Smash Ultimate's animations are amazing, how did they get it to run so good on the Switch? Well, that's why they use delay-based netcode, and it's ass. Because it's a beta, there are bugs and issues to work out in MultiVersus, but they are constantly taking feedback and improving the game as soon as possible. However, by far, one of the best things Player First Games has done yet is they are hosting a $100,000 tournament for MultiVersus this weekend at EVO. The biggest pot prize ever in EVO history. And MultiVersus is not even one of the headlining games. Nintendo would never. $100,000 pot for a beta arranged by themselves. How can you not respect this team? Which, by the way, I will be streaming MultiVersus EVO on my channel. So catch us live as we witness history for this game that we all love. Please drop a like on this video. We have to get it to 5,000 likes for all of that to continue the hype and love for this game. Smash Bros will forever be a legendary title dear to many's hearts. It's paved the way for future platform fighters to take inspiration and create something entirely new as they hang up their gloves. MultiVersus is still very new, and the same can be said about Player First Games. Even though they are a team comprised of industry veterans, over time they will continue to grow. They will continue to strive to make the right choices, and when issues come up, they will take feedback and of course fix the situation. But best of all, they will continue to listen to the community and put players first. And that wraps it up for this video, guys. MultiVersus is only just getting started, and I'm happy to be one of the main content creators for this game. I'm grateful for this position that I'm currently in, and I will not let any of you down as we strive to continue to bring you all the latest and greatest when it comes to MultiVersus. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed and subscribe if you are new. More MultiVersus news, guides, and tip videos are on the way, and you won't want to miss them. My name is BltzZ, and thanks for watching.